Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Ursa Ryan, your humble Civ 6 YouTuber with honestly, I was looking at the stats this morning. The last month I've gained, pretty much 200 subscribers. It is nuts. I have no idea what you guys are doing, but thank you very, very much. It's mad. I can't actually understand why anyone watches, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so we'll dive into another playthrough. It has been a while since we've done a TSL playthrough. I appreciate that. I'm very, very sorry. Between the Frontier Pass and a couple of other guides, I wanted to put out a science guide, the Japan guide that I just released, because quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, those guides, they travel well. Like, do you remember the domination guide I did ages ago with Rome? So not the Deity one with Nubia, but the original one I did with Rome. That thing's up to almost 15,000 views now. It is selfish of me. Putting up a guide every now and then means that people often find my channel that way and join. I mean, the TSL stuff does really, really well, but that stuff is, well, there's a bit of a niche for it, so you'll have to forgive me every now and then if I indulge a guide. And then the Frontier Pass came out and Grand Colombia just looked amazing and I had to jump on that, and then I got a bit distracted with the Korea playthrough, which was timed a little bit badly, but here we are. We are back on TSL content. If you're new to the channel and you don't understand what I mean by TSL content, I of course mean true start location. We are playing a Deity difficulty map. We are using a bunch of mods, nothing that actually changes the game, I should point out. There's stuff like, if I just sort of slowly scroll down, better espionage screen, better trade screen, colorized historic moments, stuff like that, and then obviously the DLC that comes with the game. But the most important one is yet not another maps pack, and we are playing the true start location Earth map. This thing is big. It is not the big ones that crash. It's the biggest one that is stable still. So I'm hoping we should be able to play this one right through to the end. I am playing on standard speed this time, not online speed. I'm going to give it a go because we get a bit more time to play around, and generally speaking, I prefer standard speed. We'll see if it works. You guys won't see much of a difference because of course I'll be editing it down, but hopefully for me it'll be a bit more fun to play. You can see I have a whole bunch of people. Specifically, we are playing 40 players. 40, was it 40? No, it was like 44. It's basically every single Civ is in this game. There is a little bit of a caveat to this. Obviously, a couple can't get put in. You can't put Eleanor of Aquitaine in both France and England. You can't put Eleanor in France whilst also Catherine is in France. So there's going to be a couple of duplicates like Gandhi, and then the other Chandragupta, is it? I think. Other Indian players, so there's going to be a couple that miss out, but every Civ that can be in the game is in the game. You may also notice that I am, of course, playing as Marley. Marley won the vote last time round. Every time we do a TSL series, I put in a request that people should vote on what they want me to do next, and Marley was the overwhelming winner last time round. We'll have a little bit of a play around with what's happening there. You may notice that I am not started in desert, which is a big problem for the Marley. That's because we're playing a true start location map. Everyone is forced to start where they are. It's going to be a big problem for me, but it's fair, and actually it makes sure that all the AI does that as well. So, you know, there are pros and cons to this. We'll have to see how we deal with that. But you don't care about any of that. No. You don't even care about the city names that people have been very kindly giving me on the last video about what they want Mali to be called, or the cities to be called. No, you don't care about that at all. You care not about railway building. We'll get to that later. You care about what we're going to be playing as next. So, as mentioned, I ask you guys to tell me what you want me to play next time with a TSL map, and I opened this up on the first video of my last TSL game, Dido. Now, there were two strong options here, actually. Two very, very strong options, both of which got 9 likes, which is by far the most we've ever had on something before. Thank you for voting. The first one was play a TSL Indonesia game and test your skills to catch up. To catch up? I didn't think they'd started behind, but sure. Also, there are a lack of people doing this. Thanks for your great content. Hey, you're welcome for the content. Lack of people doing this. Is that true? Do people really not play as Indonesia? I love Indonesia. They're awesome. The other one, sorry, I should say that was from the Bacanator. The Bacanator? Oh god, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering your name. The next one was from Michael Romero. I do recognise you. I think you've given me ideas before. Petition for Ursa to do a world map playing as the Aussies. Have an entire continent to yourself and fight with a kangaroo. If anyone could mod that in, I would be impressively... That would be awesome. Edit. As a bonus challenge, you need to set up a prison colony in Britain. Place outback stations in as many towns as you can throughout your empire. And finally, no railroads, as in Australia it takes forever to go anywhere by land. I'm sorry, what? No railroads? No oh. You know what? Both comments had 9 likes, right? Both, and I was going to have some sort of fair way that we could decide this. Maybe people going onto my Discord and voting and seeing what they wanted, but no, I'm sorry, Michael. You've ruined it for yourself there. No railroads. No railroads. Think about what you're asking. That is sacrilege. That is... I don't even know how to react to that. So I'm going to take yours as a polite second, and please do amend your request just a tiny bit. Maybe remove the no railroads bit, because I as much as I understand that Australia has terrible railways, Ursa Ryan doesn't. Railways are my lifeblood. They are literally the veins of which I play Civ 6 with. So, as I say, on this first video, I will open up the comments. Tell me what you want to play. You want to see me do an Australia playthrough, with railroads of course, then comment and let me know. If you want to see me do a Scottish playthrough, a Persian playthrough I've seen a few times, there's a World War II simulator playthrough that I saw that came up as well. Let me know. Whichever comment gets the most likes, I will do next time. I also want you to tell me in the comments of this video, or on my Discord, let me know on my Discord as well. I need you to give me names for the next playthrough. I need you to tell me what you want me to call my Indonesian cities. Anyway, that's a lot of admin. Should we just actually get playing some Civ? I think we should. So if you've never joined one of our TSL games before, it means True Start Location, and this is a huge Earth map where we as Mali start where their original capital is. The capitals are force started, and you will notice that I have no desert around my capital, which is absolutely rubbish, seeing as you're supposed to get food and faith for being next to desert, and I don't do that at all. And because we are playing with 40 players, it's difficult to actually tell here, but this is 40 players. Every single Civ in the game, apart from duplicates, is on. Now maybe 1 or 2 of these are not going to load in properly because there just won't be space for them, but pretty much everyone in the game is going to be in here. And this is the problem. I get extra gold for having deserts around cities that send trade routes. I get extra faith and food for extra desert. I get extra gold from mines. I get all kinds of stuff like the Sugaba, which is amazing. This thing basically gives a 20% gold discount on every purchase in the city and a faith discount. So what you do is you combine this holy site adjacency bonus with all of the other faith producing things, holy sites, desert adjacency, what is it called? Desert folklore, pantheons, all this sort of stuff, and combine it with Songs of the Jelly, and you have a faith and gold empire. I have done trial runs of this map and other maps like it, and I can tell you now, starting with 0 faith per turn, we will not get a pantheon. In the trial run, I managed to get a religion through forcing it through, right? And because I didn't get a pantheon, the religion was useless. There are too many civs in the game, and on standard speed, they will get faith before us. So we are not going to get a pantheon, and we are not going to get a religion. This is a bit of a bummer, because it means that effectively we can't put holy sites down in the same way. I was hoping I'd be able to get Feed the World, have holy sites, or maybe even choral music to get culture in, combine it with Jesuit education, all kinds of things you might be able to do. Crusade, I love the Crusade. Crusading religions is, it's beautiful. Actually, that's a bad quote, isn't it? I love it. Ursa Ryan loves the Crusade. Well, this is the problem, right? I can't do any of that. I have to genuinely, just play with gold. I might be able to pick up somebody else's religion. If there are religions running around the world and one of them's really nice and it has benefits that I like, I might just steal the religion and use those benefits. So I can always do that. I'm not going to be able to crusade, but I could always feed the world. So I might build holy sites later, but for now, we are going to focus on gold per turn. It's important that we do that. It means I'm not going to try and get a religion, so we're not going to go for astrology. We're going to go instead for mining to start with, because I want to be able to put mines down and get some extra gold per turn to start with. I'm starting with the scout start because I want to be able to get a settler out ASAP, because this map is going to fill up really quickly, and we are just going to tech towards the Suguba as quickly as we can. That thing is half as quick to build, so I mean twice as quick to build I should say, half as much production cost because it's a special district. Combining that with the extra gold from the cavalry. Actually, these cavalry are rubbish. We're not going to be using those. As a full disclosure, there are no barbarians on this map. In order to get enough city-states on the map and enough people on the map, I had to turn barbarians off in order for the game not to just like bloat and crash. And we are playing on standard speed this time. Just here we go. Deity, standard speed. Here are the mods I'm using. They're all Steam mods. They're all just user interface mods. They don't actually change the game at all. I would massively recommend, by the way, prismatic color and jersey. That's really fun at getting different colors if you want to play as different colors. Real great people and great works viewer. All of these are quite good. Better lenses. It's not actually flowing up, but the better lenses mod is amazing because you can just do things like this and like pick resources and go like, okay, I want you to show me all strategic resources, which I have none, or all luxury resources or something. Just, it's very handy. I love this mod. Okay, and oh, we got to name our capital. I have to say, there were a lot of people that asked to name my capital, and there are some really good ones there, but Munsa Mansaland, you know me in tongue twisters, I am really good at pronouncing all of my words properly, and this will be no exception. Right, let's just dive in. We're going to get as many cities out as quickly as we can, and we're just going to go from there, really. So immediately Kamasi finds us, which is really good. That gives us +2 culture per turn. What do they want? Train a spearman. All right. We might be able to do that one. That's really good. I'm hoping there's going to be plenty of city-states around us. Actually, that +2 culture per turn is really good. That means we can go towards God King. Maybe we can get a Pantheon. We'll try. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get it. Actually, there's no point even going for God King. I'd rather get the settler out quick and actually use Songs of the Jelly to do it that way. So let's do that. And, oh, Fez. I forgot about Fez. Oh, nice. Ah, damn. You see, this is the thing. Oh, if only we could get a religion. We could convert people and get science. Oh, that would be so good. A builder. Nice. This is actually quite a nice little start. Awesome. Right, well, I mean, I don't want to be working these little food tiles. Those are rubbish. I'd rather wait and keep this guy on the hills for now. Oh, lots of tribal huts. It's quite exciting. So I'm just going to use my builder as a little bit of a scout. I know there's no barbarians on this map. It's maybe a little bit cheaty, but hey, you got to use the tools as they're given to you. Alright, doesn't look like there's much else down that way. Progress towards foreign trade? Oh, don't mind if I do. Get trade routes up nice and quickly. Kamasi's a fantastic one for that. Trade routes to any city-state provide +2 culture and +1 gold for every specialty district. Oh, and here we go. This is the city-state we need. Right, hang on. Ngazagamu. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to stick to that. It's going to be great. So, okay, we've met that city-state. Oh, and Targuna. Okay, 2 people have already met them. I suspect it's going to be Nubia and maybe the Congo. I've met those too. But actually, that's really good that we've got all these things. Another 2 science in my capital with the next envoy. Oh, delightful. Right, God King, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it on standard speed. It's not worth it. Let's go for survey. I'm about to get 1 scout up and running. Actually, let's get you back, Mr. Builder. And then we can work that mine. And should we see if there's any horses? Why not? Stranger things have happened. Foreign trade to get that trade route up nicely. Nice and quick. Actually, hang on. Let's see if this works. Does it go to 2 pop in the same turn, or is it going to mess us around with the growth? Sometimes it messes us around. Come on. Yes. Perfect. Get the settler in. 15 turns. That is painful. God, I just... not being able to work tiles like that is just... ugh. It's appalling. Right. Okay, well, actually, we can force a tile to be worked. If I put 2 mines down here, actually 1, 2, 3 mines, and just work all the mines, that might not be a bad idea. I always love this random volcano that's here. What's the point of that? Ah, the Congo. First people we meet. Now, again, these would be really good allies if we could actually insist on spreading our religion to them. But again, getting a religion, not possible. Not possible. Damn, I would have loved to have played a Crusade Gate. Okay, great. So this is interesting. If you play on standard speed on Deity, delegations are successful. If you play on online speed, they are not successful. Why that happens, I don't know. It is something about how the game works stuff out. Here's Egypt. Actually, normally Egypt and Nubia have a good old fight at the start of the game, so we'll see who wins on that one. Good, and here we go. It's our first gold mine up and running. Lovely. There are horses here. Okay. Do we want to work that horses tile, or do I want to keep putting mines down? I think I'd rather... Actually, I want to work the horses tile just so I can sell the horses to the Congo. I don't know if they start with horses or not. There's Egypt. Nice to meet you, Cleopatra. Let's quickly get a delegation with you. Lovely. And see if we can go and like spy on their cities. Now that we've got that, I'm going to go to pottery. We can go towards writing and possibly currency with all haste. A trader is what I want to get going, ideally nice and quickly. And here's Nubia. There's going to be very, very little hospitable land in this sort of Northern Africa area. Yes, we get desert bonuses, but if we just put cities in desert and nothing else, they're not going to be very good cities. So we need to sort of balance everything that we're getting between it all. I think, as I said, we should be able to do some decent stuff. Oh, look, Nubia. Why are they suddenly friends with us? Can we make an instant early game friend? That would be quite handy. I'd quite like to do that. Send them a delegation. Yes. First impressions of me. Okay. Oh, look. They're my friend. Oh, that's amazing. Right. 4 horses. What do you want for that? 8 gold. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that. If we can get a gold per turn out of it, I'm going to do it. Eureka's going to be very important in this early stages of the game. Focus on things that we've got Eurekas for. Improve 3 tiles is a really, really good one. Especially because I'm about to do it now. Kaplonk. Is that being worked? Come on. Actually, I don't need to do this. I just need to say gold focus. There we go. We've got 13 gold coming in per turn. It's not much, but it will do. No, they denounced me. They just plain don't like me. Ugh. I mean, come on. I'm lovely. I have loads of gold. Do you not want to trade gold with me? Oh, finally. Okay, right. They want to give me the 1 gold per turn. That's what I want because that's 30. Okay, 10 horses for 1 gold per turn. Doesn't feel like a very good deal, but at this point, I will take all the gold per turn that I can. Let's see, in the tribal hut, masonry. Okay, that's quite useful if somebody decides to attack me, I guess. Currency, min train a trade route. Yes, that's what I want. We don't need that much more gold per turn to get a trader. Okay, that's, yeah, 180 gold. Only 90, so that's going to happen in another 6 turns. We should be able to buy a trader in, so we're well on course of getting that Eureka. Nice. Sticking with what we've got for now. Survey, Agogi. Don't need Agogi yet. Don't need that. No, 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 no. Arabia. Lovely to meet you, Arabia. I would love to summon your hospitality. Send you a delegation. Yeah, I don't know why I'm sending delegations to everyone, to be honest. Can I get my gold back? 13 gold. Oh, they do want horses pretty badly, actually. Okay, we'll save our horses for now. See what we can do. And the first settler comes out. Now, we need this to be in a pretty decent location. I want at least one city that's going to have a lot of flatland desert. Because this, if you can get like 20 tiles of flatland desert into one city, this bonus becomes amazing. And I'm tempted to put it kind of over here. It's basically as close to the desert sort of areas as these will give us. So, I mean, I could put it here, maybe. I mean, this is a pretty good location. That's pretty good. It's just whether or not I want to stick it next to fresh water immediately. I might see if I can go stick it over here rather than this tile there. We'll see if we can get that far. I don't know how lucky I'm going to get with the settle and whether or not this is going to be a problem for me or not. Do I trade the 7? Or do I settle again? Don't know, actually. You know what? Settle again. Why not? Oh, actually, no. Scrap that. We're not going to settle because we're about to get enough gold to get we get the Sugbaron. So we won't do that. We will get a builder instead. So we can get more horses in to sell. Okay, Nubia is now at war with Egypt and the Congo. I feel like of all the people we could have made friends with, she was a terrible, terrible choice. There's the Sahara, natural wonder. Yeah, okay, good. How many turns have we got to get a golden era? 19 turns. Okay. We can probably do that. You know what, I actually do need to make sure that I'm not working the gold so much that all my other tiles fall through. Let's see if I can force feed some food. So we'll do this and this. Hopefully that'll make the capital grow nicely. Yeah, 4 turns. Okay, that'll do. Otherwise we're going to be in a situation where we've just got lots of gold but no population to actually use it with. Dido and Carthage. Nice to meet you. Whereabouts are you? Oh wow, they forward settled. Oh blimey. I guess they don't have loyalty issues, do they? Oh, but that's why Egypt is now suffering loyalty rebellion in its capital. Oh dear, and Meroe is being attacked. I think of all of these civs over in the Middle East and in Northern Africa, there's going to be a fight, and one is going to get chopped out of the game pretty quickly, I reckon. It's going to be very interesting to see. Definitely not selling horses to both sides of the war here. 21 gold. I'll take it. Just selling you at the same time. Nice, another 13 gold. Is that enough for a trader or is that next turn? Next turn. Egypt has conquered Cumae. Oh wow. Did they actually get some success against Dido? Who are you at war with? No. Is Cumae an Amanatore city? Don't know about that. Something very strange going on. So, here we go. Stick the settler down. Wabomp. That is a very, very nice city. Look at this. This is going to have 6 food. We're also getting 6 faith per turn. And this is going to be my little desert sort of settler zone. Or trader zone, I should say. We'll get everything going. I'm going to build a monument here because I need this to grow as much as possible. Might even put a theatre square there, but I need as many flatland desert tiles as possible in that area. I predict it probably may get attacked at some point, so I've got to make sure I get walls up nice and quick. I mean, it's a terrible city. The only point in having this city is to make sure that I can send some amazing trade routes, get a lot of gold per turn in, and actually, fingers crossed, this route would be pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. 7 gold from other bonuses because it's got 7 flatland desert tiles around it so far. Oh yes. Okay, who are we going to send a route to? None of the city-states want anything for now, so that's not the best, but I could get more food if I traded with Egypt. I think I'd rather trade with the city-states for now. Just to stop them from getting a road with me. Okay, currency's boosted. 17 gold per turn coming in now. Nice. The Zulu. Hello Zulu, how are you? Yes, I'd like to visit your nearby city. Anything? Actually, no, I offered them to my city. Actually, that's probably not a clever idea. I don't really want the Zulu to know where I live. Never mind. So here's my builder. I'm just going to go and improve some nice food tiles. Just to make sure the city's got everything it needs to grow and be successful and prosperous. Might get a loyal monument here as well, just to boost us through these early game civics. I mean, I've only got 1 turn of state workforce I need before, and then actually I'm going to be able to build the Sugba. So what do I want 1 turn of building towards? Let's do 1 turn towards this. Oh no, not even a settler. There's no point. Right, get a builder. Let's press next turn, and then we will think about how best to do this, because this city is going to be like, it wants to get a bit of a link in with its Sugbas. I mean, it's best if I put them on a river, ideally. I want them to be sort of giving a little bit of adjacency bonus, but we're not building any holy sites particularly. Right, state work first, I need to change now to early empire. That'll get boosted next turn, which is pretty good. Let's quickly just do that. 5 turns for Sugba. I mean, if I put it in the middle here, it's probably not the worst idea, is it? Well, I can't bother to spend all the... You know what, no, I'm going to keep it isolated for now. We will keep it isolated for now. I think I'm going to put it on one of these two, maybe. Let's put it on this one. I'm going to maybe an aqueduct and a... Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. At any rate, we've now got a second improved source of horses. We can go back and fill in some of the easy techs. Wheel is actually pretty good. Minor resource. Am I going to do that? Is there anything to mine here? No, there's a marble to quarry. Okay, there's nothing super important, so wheel is maybe not the best thing to do. Let's get astrology. Now, you know what, screw this, I'm building a Sugba here. It takes too long to build a monument, I might as well just buy it in. Go with irrigation, and then I can do this, and then move the builder to go and get the bananas, which will in turn give me some more gold. Yeah, I like this. This is good so far, right? Just come work that tile, and then hopefully... Even my capital, yeah, the gold will come down a little bit, but yeah, I think the food, yeah, let's get the population up a little bit. Oh my god, I actually got a pantheon. There's 2 left. Amazing. City patron goddess, that's actually pretty good. 25% production towards cities without a district. Actually, that helps. It means that both of my cities are now getting a little bit of extra production towards my Sukuba. And there it is. No accident. He's done it. Right, Golden Age. I've still got 10 turns minimum. I've got 5 political power to get. Land acquisition. I'm just thinking Reina would be quite useful. Double adjacency bonuses from commercial hubs, forestry management. I mean, that's unimproved features. Nah. Tax collectors. 2 gold per turn for each citizen in the city. Contractors for 1, because I can use gold to buy districts, which is quite useful. Magnus would help me to get some settlers out. Pingala would help me to actually tech my way through the game. But I think Reina, we very rarely have a Reina start, so let's do that, shall we? I quite like this. Who's going to have more population? This city probably is going to end up having, well, it needs more help. So let's stick it over here for now. That is good for me. Reina's going to go pop over there. And actually, I think loyalty pressure is probably the weakest over here as well. So that's probably fine. And a market. How much to purchase a market? 380 gold. Ugh. Loads of money. Wouldn't normally rush a government plaza, but I think it's worth it in that particular case. Just gives me another governor. Yeah, that'll give me 3. That means that Reina will be pretty much put under full power from like turn 50, which is pretty good. You know, some people are doing very well, but unbelievably, I'm not even like, I'm not on the bottom page. Somehow I'm up there. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, I was tempted to buy monuments and things, but I am saving for market. I think that will help overall, just being able to do that one. My faith per turn as well. Is anything? Nothing I can do with that for now. 190 faith. Actually, that will be used for markets a little bit later. I need settlers as well. God, there's so much stuff you need at the beginning of the game. I just sort of keep flitting between it all. This desert city is so useless. It's kind of helped me to determine that I don't need another stupid desert city like that. I'm going to actually settle the rest of my cities in hopefully semi-decent and normal places. This is going to be the only flatland desert tile I kind of need. Look at this. What's that purchasing going on over there? It's terrible. I mean, that's a plains tile. I don't need that tile. But still. Forestry management. +2 gold from each unimproved feature. I quite like that. Unimproved features such as this. Lovely oasis. Beautiful. Oh, actually, they're trading the open borders for gold, which is pretty handy. I like that. And I just realised my horses have stockpiled up as well, so I need to trade all those away. How many turns have I got? 10 turns. Still can do it. Still can do it. I need to get a Golden Age. Golden Ages mean more trade routes for me, which really does help. Massive, massive help. Massive bonus for me. So we'll try and do that. And Kamasi, I really need to get them on side, and that's a spearman to do that one. Okay. Who wants the horses? Let's have a look at global resources. Okay, so people like the Zulus and the Congo, I don't have anything. You really not have horses, my friend? Goodness me. Give me 3 gold per turn. Yeah. It's not a bad little deal, actually. And the Congo, I know you're denouncing me, but I mean, come on, you want some horses as well, surely. What would it take? No, they really don't want horses. I misjudged. What Dido? I know they're not horse boats. Can't stick them in boats. Yeah, they want it too. Great. Tax collector. Oh, I can't escape tax even in this job, in this game. Sorry. Made me genuinely panic there. Look at that. Okay, 12 gold. Yeah. This is good. I just need 2 gold. What would you give me for 2 horses? 7 gold. Lovely. That means I can now go in because I'm really lazy and then just purchase the market in, which gives me another trade route spot. It is Rome. You are not going to like me. I have very few cities of which to show off here. Actually, Rome do like me. Great. Well, in that case, that's wonderful. Let's just call as many people friends as we can. And hopefully we won't die. Okie dokie. How much gold for a trade route? It's now 165. That's fine. I need settlers. I need settlers rapidly. Oh, yes. Another route going. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is so annoying. We're at 2 turns until the golden era, and there's nothing has popped up that I can do in order to rush it. Oh, it's so frustrating. The whole time I've just been keeping an eye out to see if I can get a suzerain with Kamasi, because that would have probably pushed me nearer to the total, but I just can't get that extra envoy, and there's nothing that I can do in order to get it. Oh, Knowledge of apprenticeship done. Okay, but it didn't give me any era score though. Oh, it made my heart leap just for a second there. Never mind. Yeah, normal era. Boo! Everyone else is in a golden era. Of course they bloody are. Never mind. Free inquiry is normally the best one to do because Eureka's are much easier to get. And now I've got 2 envoys. Never mind. Right, Kamasi is now my season. It won't anybody give me 2 points anyway. Okay, I'll forgive the game for now, but it's on touch and go. You know, I'm a little annoyed. Okay, Nubia really likes the fact that I'm building districts. I mean, I'm barely buying districts. I must point that out. Market 190 gold. I'm starting to slowly get some gold, but actually a settler. Oh, do I get the market or the settler? Ah, oh, damn it. 90 gold. Oh, you see, this is just a useless city. Literally the only function for this city is just to produce gold for me. I think I've got to produce more gold, so we'll wait for the market to pop up. I think... Oh, it's painful to say though. Where's my iron? Is iron here? Or have I got it under a... put it there? No, I'm definitely getting iron per turn. Is that Kamasi? No? 2 from city-states. No, it is Kamasi. Oh yeah, it's settled on iron. Oh, there we go. That would explain it. Okay, great. Well, I can trade the iron away soon. That all helps. Oh, yes. Look at this. The trade route to Kamasi I think is still the best one. Oh, Fez is a pretty good route, but no, I think for now, yeah, city-state trade routes, they're doing me well. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. My gold, it's all being destroyed. 4 turns for a market repair. Oh, that's painful. And annoying as well, because I need to improve that because I was about to get a trader in. God damn it. So the question is, does anybody I know have a religion? Arabia does. Okay. So far, that's not got anything I want in it. Okay, right. Who's got Feed the World? Anyone got Feed the World? Islam. And choral music. Okay, so I could do with either of those 2. If that happens... I'm going to go nab that religion and spread it around my own lands. That'd be good. Classical Republic will do. Very nice indeed. Get production. That's still doing good. Settlers colonialization. I really need that. Massively so. And then the 2 gold per turn I think is going to give me more benefit than anything else. Let's go for +2 influence points. Yeah, for now that will do. Still getting all the deals up. Trade deals are pretty good. We're only getting 16 gold per turn. You can see just how much my actual trade routes are giving me here. +10, +13. Nice. But is that really right? I swear the Sugba is. Oh no, has Kamasi lost my Caesar? No, it is. Don't know why that's happening there. Okay, the builders. Builders need to come in. You need to improve now these hills. Get me a little bit more gold because there are so few things actually giving me benefits here. +1 immunities, +1 immunities. Shall I sell that? It's tempting to sell everything that's not pinned down, but I think I'll keep that luxury. You can see, look, this city-state allowed its units to be levied. Wonder what those are being used for. Strange, that. Oh, yes, that's a route. Nice. Okay, we'll send that out to there. Begin route. Yeah, it gives me all kinds of science and culture and all kinds of stuff. Kamasi is going to be a good friend of mine for pretty much this entire game, I think. And now I've got 3 trade routes. This is the interesting thing. For every tile I purchase, you can see 2 turns away from that being purchased there. But if I purchase this tile here, it gives me another 3 gold per turn. Every trade route gets another +1 gold for every flatland desert I've got in this city. So I need to keep an eye on that one, actually. Finally, getting a little bit of momentum in this city now. Keep on spitting out settlers, please. Thank you very much. Guilds. Guilds is where I need to be at. Commercial hub district bonuses. That's a pretty good one. Medieval fairs. Is that the one that gives me the 4 gold per trade route? Where is that one gone? It's not naval tradition, is it? No. Mercantilism. There we go. Triangular trade. That's a good one to head towards. But to do that, we need drama and poetry. See, there we go. That's the sort of deal I like. I don't need open borders, but yes. Yes, actually I do want open borders, that's probably better. 5 gold per turn, that'll do. Takes me to 120 gold per turn. We're doing alright actually. Oh, the Congo. want to be my friend all of a sudden. I will take friendship with absolutely everyone I can except from one person. I will probably go to war. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, God, everything's on fire. Ugh. Right, well, hang on a sec. Just got to go and fix everything. Just BRB. Oh my God, actual great merchants. We've rushed it pretty amazingly. Okay, great. Well, this is fantastic. This means we can go over and just make sure we're stealing all the flat land that's going to be competed. So this tile, this tile, and then this tile. Yeah, actually, that's really, really good. Go teleport, Marcus. I need you to steal everything for this city. And another city down. Dido loves that. Loves the fact that I'm not settling on the coast. I mean, I'm inland. I'm not even doing that deliberately. Here's the Suguba. Put that there on the desert tile. That's pretty useless. And we'll actually consider getting a builder next turn for that. While this builder goes and... Oh, the tornado's actually ripped off all the improvements. That's so annoying. This is actually probably a good time to get a watermelon. I can actually force the farms to be worked. Yeah, don't force work that. Do this instead. Yes, wonderful. Okay. My capital may actually end up growing now. So let's just gain 60 gold, annex this tile in. Lovely. Use him another 3 times. Felipe. Nice to meet you, Felipe. This game is slowly starting to switch on. Mali do start so slowly. It's not until later stages of the game that Mali really take off. So we need to just make sure we're in the game by the end of it. That's the main goal here. Just make sure we're in and around and like fighting for when the game kicks off in the future and information areas. If we can do that, that's fine. Nubia, don't declare war on Kumasi. Don't do that. Just, if you do that, I'm going to be so annoyed with you. I mean, they've got 31 strength walls. There's very little chance that that's actually going to happen. And if I just steal this city-state from them, they should be fine. But anyway, don't do that. Please don't do that. Great Writer, Campus, Celestial Navigation, Spearman still. Okay. So, 124 gold per turn. Yeah, not bad little start, is it? But everyone else is doing better than I am at the moment, and it's just frustrating. Not a campus game, this one. Feels like a very different game to my usual lot, and I'm just not dealing well with that. And there we go. Look at that, I've got 143 gold per turn coming in now. Our trade routes are giving me, well, this one's giving me 22 gold per turn. Nice. Is that all that trade route's giving me? Yeah, no, that's 23. I don't know why it says 13 there. I don't know why that says 10. Each one is giving me now 20. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 15 on each trade route there. That's, I like that. That's a nice amount. A very nice amount indeed. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to buy a settler here as well. We're going to start to settle like crazy. I'm going to plonk some settlers over here because you know what? I deserve this area. I deserve all of the areas. Africa, it will be mine. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton for all of the help you give on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes and subscribes to the video. Cheers, you help keep me going.